Hey friends, welcome to the page. I'm Ken Smith and I am bringing to you a very unique video. Now, Jerry built a boat tail Speedster, but what's really cool about this is that before he built the car, before he drafted up anything, which by the way, he actually built the car without any plans, he built it around a seat that he had purchased first. That's correct. He built an entire car around a seat. So let's hear what Jerry has to say about it.
Hey Jerry, I love your Speedster. I just had a chance to see this for the first time yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to catch up with you. Tell me about your Speedster.
Sure, I'd be glad to. So this is a 1929 Model A Speedster,
Okay.
and I basically accumulated parts from around the country to put this together.
So you didn't cannibalize the car?
No.
Okay.
Somebody else did, and I started with a chassis.
Okay.
And the chassis I brought home on a trailer, worked on different components of that to teach technical seminars with our local club.
Okay.
And once the chassis got done, then I was trying to figure out what body to put on the car.
Okay.
And so I always wanted a boat tail Speedster.
Okay.
And the problem was that there was a gentleman making kits for those, but stopped making them. So I said, well, I'll try and make my own.
Okay.
And so I bought a cowl from Montana.
Okay.
And had it shipped here to Michigan in a Greyhound bus.
Okay.
Bought the hood here locally in Kalamazoo.
Okay.
And then from here back, built the body with steel tubing and sheet metal.
Okay. So you built this
Yep.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And so tell me, how long did it take for you to build this?
Okay, so the chassis part of it was probably a 1-year project, just to get that done, and then the body part of it was another year.
Okay, so 2 years,
2 years
essentially to build it.
Yep, and no plans, so it was just
no plans.
Seat of the pants. So
all right.
I bought the seat.
Okay.
And that's kind of a bomber seat from a hot rod catalog.
Okay.
And I said I'm going to build the body around that so that we'd have something to sit in.
Okay. And so I noticed, the first thing I noticed when I walked by yesterday is actually the shock absorbers. They look a little different than a standard Model A shock absorber.
They are.
Tell me about them.
So those are called friction shocks.
Okay.
And so they, in theory, might have worked good back in the day with friction material.
Right.
So what these have is just a rubber pad in there right now.
Okay.
So I'd say rubber is either slipping or gripping.
Slipping or gripping.
And
Okay.
not really good from the right friction
Yeah.
to give you the right dampening effect.
Okay. So it's there,
more
but it's
more show, not
more
too much in the go part of it.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, if we walk around and you got the hood open,
Yep.
tell me about the motor.
Well, this is the motor that came with the chassis.
Okay.
And it's a stock Model A motor from
Gotcha.
the 1929 vintage.
All right.
I did put a different gear ratio in the rear end for 354 gears rather than 378. And
Okay.
so that gives you probably an extra 4 miles an hour with the engine speed.
Okay.
And so this is, Model A's usually cruise nice at around 45 or so, and this is really nice at 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. My sweet spot is between 45 and 50 in my A.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this is really simple, lightweight. We wanted to have an area in the back to store the lawn chairs or something like that rather than have a totally closed up body.
Okay.
And so that top comes up and then it's open.
You're talking about this top right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all storage in here.
Yeah.
And that is definitely different because most boat tails that I see, like you said, it's a solid body.
Yeah, because then
the
you
back
can't
end.
really take anything with you anywhere.
Right, right. And of course, you got to have a place to put spare parts, right?
Well, for the other guys on tour
For the
with
other
you
guys-
that break down.
Right, because you don't ever break down.
Oh, I
that's
just
funny.
jinxed myself. I'll never get home tonight.
You're gonna go, that doggone Kent Smith. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that interview. Oh, that's funny. So 2 years to build this thing,
Yep.
and other than motor's pretty stock, I would assume.
Yep.
Maybe a high compression head.
Yep. And
Yeah.
So it's really a kind of a stock drivetrain. It's a little bit different body.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun to tour around in.
Sure, absolutely. So, longest drive.
We took it to Dearborn to the national meet.
Okay.
So that's 180 miles or something like that.
One way?
One way.
Okay.
And
That's a good cruise.
ran good.
Yeah.
Little drizzle along the way.
Okay.
So you gotta just be a little bit tougher
Yeah.
in a car like this.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you my wife wouldn't be tough at all. I mean, this would not be her car.
It was 48 this morning. And,
Yeah,
so
I know. It was a little chilly this morning.
Yeah, it was a little chilly.
Yeah. So, but it looks fabulous. I mean, and only 2 years.
2 years.
And was this your first body ever that you built?
So I did a Shelby Cobra replica.
Okay.
And
My dream car.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what it says for our license plate. My
Dream
dream
car?
too. So yeah, but this was the first one of trying to kind of design things to specifications
Sure,
on my
yeah.
own. That
Yeah.
other kit was all done, and just you had to finish it off, kind of a thing.
I mean, and it looks, I look at the body and it looks really seamless. I mean, it's just really gorgeous. And I see some cross bracing in there, probably for strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the seat, you said this was a
Bomber seat.
a bomber seat. So kind of airplane stylish
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, and it's very comfortable, and so we enjoy cruising in it and stuff. It's nice. So.
Nice. Well, Jerry, thank you so much for
you're-
allowing me the opportunity to interview you and talk a little bit about the car. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you as well.
Alrighty.
And look forward to everybody getting involved in the Model A hobby.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm here, is to just share the love with a lot of people who may be considering a Model A down in the future. I know I've talked to several people, and they're shocked when I tell them, yeah, I've driven it from Tennessee to Dearborn. I mean, it's fun. You break down, you have a roadside seminar, but you get back up and you go.
There you go.
So
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Meet some great people along the way.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Friends, I really hope you enjoyed the story that Jerry provided about his boat tail build. Hey, remember to give us a like and subscribe. Super important to us, but more than anything else, be blessed.